With your bird ass. With your bird ass. I'm sitting here like, what kind of bullshit is going on with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Season 4, episode 3 and 4. So, what we get from these, you already know I don't do full recaps on. Don't expect me to be going down the line from the first scene to the last scene until they do closing credits, because I'm not gonna do it. Doing these 2 episodes, it's like, okay, yes sir, and shut up. I gave you a little bit of Trina while doing that. And yes, I do have some in this breaking cup. It's like, okay, from what I left off, because I did leave off on 2, which was week before last episode was. Rashida and going through the stuff and finding out that Kirk, the scientist artist, and find out that he does have another residence and both of their name, which he forged. But what he did not tell her, which we're gonna see next week, and not telling her, is that not only did he get a separate place that's supposed to be his office, but we also are building a house from the ground up. Which I don't know, because I really don't know. I don't know if it's they need more space or whatever, because they have a nice house in the country on the whole length. I don't know what they want to do or what the plans are, but whatever it is, I applaud Club for doing that, because that house looks like it's gonna be nice. But anyway, this episode, we seen Jocelyn come home from being suspended. Stevie J has been hit with child support payments, and he's been subpoenaed by the courts and the government. Stevie J is also going to rehab because he failed too many tests, and I think this is a good opportunity, because with all these allegations, failing drug tests and doing this, that, and the other, and all this crack situation with them being on drugs from the situation in New York, I think this is a good time for them to both come together and understand what the hurt is, what the problem is, and stop it, because you have nothing to show for her. And then she's like, we already know what Jocelyn's problem is. Jocelyn is insecure. Jocelyn has a drug problem. And Jocelyn thought she had a gold mine, and find out that she does not have a gold mine. She does not run nothing the baby mamas do. She would not have a husband. She would not have a relationship as long as the baby mamas got something to do with it, because he's back paying child support. But what I don't really understand is, where is the drama with her, the beef with her and Mimi coming from? Because even from the get-go, she had a problem with Mimi. And Mimi is like, bitch, what the fuck you got a problem with me for? You fucking my man behind my back. You cheating and messed up my relationship. What the fuck is the problem? I'm like, okay, why you have a problem with her, sweetheart, and she can make or break your man? And I doubt, like hell, that Mimi is one of the baby mamas who's filing child support. So you should be thanking her that she's putting money in Stevie J's pocket with this situation. I'm just like, okay, girl, Jocelyn, go sit your ass down. And Stevie J had her to go talk to Mimi, and that situation was just pointless, because Jocelyn spoke to Mimi, Mimi didn't speak back to her. Of course, I would spoke to her ass neither, bitch. You just pulled my expensive yak ponytail out my head of me looking gorgeous in the back. So I'm like, bitch, I don't have nothing to say to you unless you starting off with an apology. Unless you starting off to recognize that, bitch, I run this. So it's like, why? It's like really pointless, because you don't respect me, I'm not really going to respect you. And I'm sitting here like Jocelyn, and it makes Jocelyn look so stupid with this blonde ass wig on. Like, bitch, this ain't in the night. You not singing for Motown. Bitch stepped on the scene like she from Cadillac Records. Girl, go sit your ass down. What's stupid about it? She's talking about, well, I'm just gonna sit here and act like the lady I am and do this and that, and it just make Mimi stupid. Okay, yeah, Mimi, we already know Mimi was stupid. We already acknowledged that Mimi was stupid. She acknowledged that she was stupid. But you're talking about, you know, G did a porn tape before run, bitch. She got paid for it. You didn't get paid for it, bitch. Your porn video, you squirting and playing with yourself, went straight to World Star Hip Hop. Mimi's sex tape will pay her for the rest of her life. That's the contract. So you keep throwing it in that girl's face like, oh, you just pathetic. No, sweetheart, at the end of the day, you're pathetic. Because you were laying on a rusted couch with your legs cocked open, with your worn out vagina, talking about somebody else. Well, bitch, you had a porn tape out too. You're a stripper. Let's stop it. Rashida, and then what pissed me, okay, I was being understanding with the whole Rashida Rashida, Erica, and Carly Red situation. At first, when I first watched, I was pissed off at Rashida because she was being kind of petty, and they did have something to do with Carly and Erica. But then I watched it because I missed some scenes, and I watched it 2 or 3 more times, and I finally got to catch those scenes. What that was brought out was like, okay, Carly, you were dead wrong. Very dead wrong, because we seen you talk to everybody else. You even came to be messing with Jocelyn Hernandez's ass, talking about, oh, it's about the money, and I did this and I did that, and Erica broke, and she can't do this, and she been doing this for months. Okay, I understand that in business it's not personal, it's business. So if I have another opportunity, but if you're gonna go business with your friend, help your friend out, and she help you out, y'all work together, then if you're gonna talk about going with somebody else, then just like that person has 3 or 4 business in Vegas, you could have told her and say, okay, at the moment, I'm going to be investing and going to business with my friend. That still does not block and stop what we'll have going on. So once we get to where we can invest in each other and get our store popping, then I'm going to end up being a partner with her, but I still want us to do our thing. Okay, Erica would have understand that, but you never called. We never seen you call, and you never met with Erica. We seen you meet with everybody else. We seen you meet with Rashida. We seen you meet with what's the girl name with the purple hair? We seen you meet with her. We seen you meet with Jocelyn Hernandez and everybody else and Rashida, but we never seen you meet with Erica. So that's what we seen you messy. But we already know you messy. We already know you fake. We already know your real personality. So that's why I'm not really just mad. But that was some fucked up ass bullshit. But I was not here for when I was here for them coming and checking you. But I was not here for at the time that they did that. And I was not here for Dime Piece. Dime Piece that had nothing to do with you, and you ain't nothing but a rip off fake ass version of K Michelle. Tell me, get the fuck out of her, bitch. Go sit your ass down somewhere. That red pinkish strip color ass hair, girl, go sit down somewhere. Ain't nobody even checking for you right now. Go sit down. You already stepping in the scene wrong. Because if these ladies don't fuck with you like that and they don't like you, that means you have no power or nothing in this scene. Because Jocelyn Hernandez not finna meet with you. You done pissed off Erica, you done pissed off Witchclaw, so they not finna meet with you. So the only person that's gonna meet with you at the moment is probably Carly messy ass, because she needs somebody to chat with, because everybody knows she faking. I already knew that the situation with Rashida and Erica, with Carly was not gonna last anyway, because nothing with the fake ass bitch is gonna last. Because if you running around talking about somebody else, then bitch, you running around talking about me too. And I knew that was gonna last because at the reunion with the situation with New York, where everybody was asked to raise their hand if they were still in cahoots with Jocelyn Hernandez, nobody raised their hand, but Carly Red was the only person to raise her hand. And Rashida was the first bitch to call her out and say, Carly Red, let's stop that, because you and Jocelyn Hernandez are not friends. You talk about her and she talk about you, so stop playing. And we get the scene with they coming in checking her about the situation. What I didn't like about it was the fact that they came there and started knocking over stuff. Okay, boom. Now we went from liking you, now you being petty and childish. And I was all here for the Vegas owner to come check their ass at the door, because bitch, you not finna walk in my establishment and knock over nothing. Bitch, you got a problem with Carly Red, then you handle that with Carly Red. Bitch, you don't come fuck up my shit. And I was here for that, so good for them. And then we get the situation with Carly Red meeting up, but she's talking about, you know, girl, I just had to do this. And you talking about, so you mad, boo-boo, that I'm doing the story and you not, and you doing this and doing that, bitch. Girl, go sit down. You Carly Red, you ain't got no money, okay? You ain't got nothing. That girl put in that money. You might put in a couple of your checks that Mona Scott gave you advance on, but let's not act like you just the owner, because if you was just the owner, then you would have got that business started for Erica, and Erica would have paid you back. But no, but you need a business partner. You need somebody to give you some oomph. So let's not even play them games. Cause truth be told, your fashions, your hair, and your makeup ain't on point, because it ain't them but them drag queens and them gays who's the one doing your hair. So let's not play that. They the one with the true talent. You just piggyback off of them. Again, Carly brings up with Rashida. And then even with them, before they even checked her, Carly was being messy. And, oh, this is the person who has 5 stores in Vegas. Bitch, we didn't ask you that. We just asking why you didn't call me and why you didn't invite me to the store, because you knew you was wrong. You knew you was wrong. That's why you didn't invite some. I'll call you now, bitch. If you really want her to know and make sure that she was okay and nothing shady business was going on Carly Rae, that you would have made sure that she would have got a phone call, a voicemail or something that would have notified her that I'm going over to this business, I'm going to jump over here, get some things started, so that still is not cut off with me and you got going on. But nah, you was messy, you was shady, and that was in the nothing. You go anywhere you try to cut it, you shady. And you wasn't being a real friend. So she's talking about what Rashida had to do though. Rashida's being a real friend. She gonna have her friend back. You was messy, you was petty, and she told you to talk to the girl. And you ain't no real friend. You ain't no boss. So she's talking about, well, I thought that when I felt that you was blindsiding me when you brought Erica. No, I would not blindsided you, because I brought Erica there so you two can talk, because y'all supposed to be better than that. Y'all supposed to be friends. Y'all supposed to be better than that. And you can even tell her. She's like, well, I did this and you did that, and you did, and then they got to arguing to my with your nobody. You to my, and she's like, K Michelle, right? You ain't. And but my thing is, bitch, K Michelle ain't got nothing to do with this. That shows you how Carly Rae need validation. It shows how Carly Rae ain't shit by herself. She needs somebody to validate her, because bitch, this same person you in cahoots with, same person who tried to whoop your ass, and you tried to play her out of a record deal. But y'all besties. And the only reason why you and K Michelle even friends or even cool right now is because K Michelle made amends with everybody before she left the show. Because if it wasn't for this record, then K Michelle wouldn't have nothing to come over. So she would still be carrying on the storyline as far as being messy and fighting everybody. So with that being said, that's that tea on that situation. So it's like, somebody, K Michelle was like, she ain't no real friend. Somebody, bitch, ain't nobody want to be friends with your messy, bum, bird ass. With your bird ass, you messy, you petty, you for the birds, bitch, you a bird. And I was like, okay, y'all, I see the pettiness, I see that. I like how the fact we seen Rashida getting a Mercedes truck and drive away from the scene as the boss chick, the Miss Peach. But we didn't see what Carly Rae got her bird ass into, so what's the real tea on that? But I digress. We seen this baby mamas of Young Jock. She bombarded him with sex, and she brought the recording from last episode and brought it back to this episode to KD. KD all pissed off like, bitch, y'all both stupid. You know he fucking her. I mean, you know he fucking her, and she know you fucking him, and you already know how it is. You know what kind of man you and kudos, and bitch, you know he was fucking with Carly Rae, and you was fucking him at the same time. So I'm like, bitch, like, what? And is it me? Did y'all catch the tea of when which Carly, the baby mama, talking about, yeah, I know you was messing around with me with Miss KD and Miss Carly Rae, bitch. And then you see on the season before the season 3, when Carly Rae and Jock was together and she was messing around with KD. At that time, you can tell that was a storyline that Carly did, because he was messing around with KD and still was sleeping with all his baby mamas. So now y'all seeing to see how everything is. You see, you gotta pay attention to the small stuff to get the real tea and the real gag of everything. So that's why I sit here and don't go in on stuff, because I see the real gag and I see the real tea of how everything's bombarded, how everything's constructed, of how Carly Rae faked the hell out of that storyline. She wasn't really into Jock, and Jock wasn't into her. They was just fuck buddied, and just he used her to get on the show, and she used him to get a storyline. That's the real tea. I mean, she showed him proof, and then KD got mad, and KD, that bitch crazy. Any bitch that's smile and do the shit she did, that bitch is crazy. But Jock, I blame you with your stupid ass, because you knew it. You knew that at the end of the day they was gonna find out each other. It's like, okay, cut the bullshit. Okay, cut it. We see it. We see it for your worst. We see the real tea. It's just what it is. And then we get to see with Mama D come to check on Eric, come to check Eric and Mama D. I'm like, bitch, you go worry about your own business. Your son is a grown ass time out. We'll see you in court. And did y'all catch it? Did y'all see this wretched ass shit with these lawyers? Like, bitch, okay, I know Erica's lawyer is real, but it seemed like, because y'all already know, since Scrappy broke ass can't pay his child support, that Mama D wouldn't got one of her old ass employees to who she used to pimp, put on some glasses, borrow some weeds, put on the suit, and put her ass as Scrappy lawyer. And Scrappy walked in like you just got the best lawyer. Like, bitch, you acting like you walked in there with Johnny Cochran. Girl, go sit your ass down somewhere. Like, and then you already know that bitch wasn't real, because She gonna pray, well, we got proof in this and acting a fool and we did, and the man lawyer was like, okay, we got proof that you have not, and checks up that you have not been paying child support. Can we do a mandatory drug test to prove that you're not doing what you're supposed to do? And he got mad because at the end of the day, he has all rights in the court to do that in the court of law. And she's getting out mad because she can't fight back with that because she's not a real damn lawyer. I'm saying, like, look at this ridiculous bullshit. Like, what kind of shit they are constructing? Where y'all find her? This bitch ain't got no lawyer degree. She ain't got no lawyer school. This bitch is like she graduated from high school and put on the suit and say she gonna defend Scrappy. Like, bitch, how much are you getting paid? Cause we all know if Scrappy ain't paying $45,000 and he on this low budget ass song with Lil Zane ain't been hot since 2000, so we already know you ain't got I'm sitting there like, look at this shit. Like, what the hell? Like, where y'all find this bitch at? You already know that the lawyers would never argue. Only the components will argue. They were arguing more than Scrappy and Erica was. I'm sitting here like, what the hell? But that shows you how things are constructed in the reality world. That shows you how broke and stupid Scrappy is. Mama D with her broke ass. Talking about, you know, y'all constructed the thing and doing this and that and doing this and that. Bitch, first of all, when she came to talk to you, first of all, in the first episode about the thing, she's talking about, well, I'm going to talk to him. And then you put it on Erica like she was doing it, but you really was trying to get back at Bambi. But now he got served for child support papers, and you know your son ain't been paying his child support. Now you want to get mad at Erica. Sit your flip-floppy bipolar old ass down somewhere. This situation with Nico in this meaning situation, I'm over there. This Nico and this bitch, this marriage situation. Go sit your ass like you sound dumb as hell. And then Nico with his line that's trying to construct somebody. This was all Mimi's doing. No, bitch, that was all you're doing. Because you can't tell me, bitch, after all this shit has been constructed, that I'm gonna misconstrue my name in the situation like I done something wrong. You're lying. That don't even sound true. So they give Marlo or Margru or Margot or smushed in mashed potato, baked potato, fully loaded face ass. Then they leave off the episode her talking to Jocelyn Hernandez. Out of all people, you gonna talk to bitch? Go sit your ass down. I can't take Love and Hip Hop, and I can't take reality TV. This has been your Love and Hip Hop ATL season 4 episode 3 and 4 recap and response. Like, comment, subscribe on this channel. Follow my other channel on YouTube, my second channel. LOL is J.DAREL. I think I'm going to put a video probably tonight or tomorrow. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all social media sites. All my information will be in the info box below. So make sure you check out that box. Support and donate to the Blackout event that's going to be at the Crow's Nest in Atlanta, Georgia for the Blackout event. So if you haven't donated, if you want to continue to donate more, more info box, I will get the information to you. Follow me on social media sites. Check out my blog, and my updated website will be up maybe today or tomorrow. I will get everything published and things like that. So with that being said, like, I'm subscribed. This has been J.DAREL. Peace.